Peace. It's your neighborhood love dealer, Tunde Lotus, the Leatherwing Fairy, and I want to spread a little bit of love today and talk about vulnerability. Vulnerability is too oftentimes mistaken as weakness. Vulnerability is a necessary pillar of self-mastery. Um, in order to attain or to achieve self-mastery, one must be vulnerable. One must be in tune with your emotions, with your deepermost feelings, your innermost feelings, your innermost thoughts. People who wear their heart on their sleeve or are comfortable with the discomfort of being vulnerable are oftentimes our strongest members of our community. We need to turn to these people, and we can probably learn a lot from these people about going inward and about feeling. Um, Vulnerability is not something that's easily done today because we are so exposed. Things like social media and platforms like these allow us to reach out and tend to touch more people than ever. And so sometimes we can be a little bit naked, and that transparency is hard for a lot of people. But we need to learn how to adapt to these days and times and be gentle with people when they're vulnerable. Which brings me to my next point of being gentle with people and their vulnerability, especially on social media and on platforms like these today. We oftentimes say things like this person is an attention whore, or they're just looking for attention, or just trying to get likes, or things of that nature when people are vulnerable and transparent on social media platforms. And that can be toxic to healing, because healing looks different for everyone. So for some people, rants or a post, talking about how they're feeling that day. Maybe they're feeling down that day. May be therapeutic. It may be a release for them. So we have to be gentle and allow people to heal the best way that they know how. So just to wrap up today's little segment, some key points that I want to leave you with is it's okay to feel. Feeling is a beautiful thing, and it's a gift from the divine that you can only have in this experience. So do that. Feel, be present, and be in tune with yourself and be in the moment. The next thing I want to leave you with is healing looks different to everyone. So let people heal the best way that they know how. Maybe it's running, maybe it's writing, maybe it's dancing, maybe they like listening to rock music or heavy metal, headbanging music. Whatever it is, let people heal the best way that they know how, because we're all just learning and none of us have the answers for real. And the last thing is vulnerability is not weakness, it's actually strength. So whenever you feel yourself being vulnerable or you are feeling a little bit exposed, be okay with that. Be present and understand that it is a part of the flow of things. Sometimes you're going to be up, sometimes you're going to be down. So whatever you're feeling, acknowledge it, because it's yours to own. Okay, so that was our little segment today. I wanted to spread some love to you, and I hope that it helped. And come back and see me next Thursday while we talk again here on Tunde Talks. Peace. See, it don't really matter how they feel. And if they doubting you, then they don't really know what's real. Been through some things that they not privy to. But there ain't no need to explain how you live in your truth. If they don't pay your bills, cook all of your meals, pay the note on your car, then make them watch from afar. As you living your life just how you knew you should. Shining your light the way you always knew you would. Don't be intimidated. Shit, they'll say they knew it when you make it. You've been too worried about if they'll approve. Making you think you had something to lose. Making you think you had something to prove. But how could you lose when you're the treasure that lives? You are divine and got the motive to give. May not be the first story that's told, But through experience, you know how it goes. It's only action that shows. So damn what they think. And damn what they know. And if you got it, you got it, so get it and go. And when your heart's the compass, you know where to go. So don't be letting fear put you under control.